like a social stance. I just want 4 walls and Adobe slats for my girls. I don't need to seem like I care about material things like a social stance. I just want 4 walls and Adobe slats for my girls. There isn't much that I feel I need.
Episode of Flyer News, we have 2 brand new stories.
Then we have the weather with Mason Garofalo.
As well as the quote of the day presented to us by Andrew Feinblatt.
Finally, we have Tuned In with me, Ari Castro.
All that and more coming up on the latest edition of Flyer News.
But honey, I'll be seeing you ever I go. But honey, I'll be seeing you down every road. I'm waiting for it, that green light. 'Cause honey, I'll come get my things, but I can't let go. I'm waiting for it, that green light. Oh honey, I'll come get my things, but I can't let go. I'm waiting for it, that green light. Yeah, honey, I'll.
Good morning, Flyers. Today is day 5 with periods running B, D, C, G, F. From Flyer News, I'm Esther Elbl.
And I'm Ari Castro.
Hey Ari, what did you do over the break?
I was finally able to catch up on some sleep. Hadn't felt that feeling in forever.
I wish I could say the same, but my sleep schedule messed me up more than I would like to admit.
Well, other than sleep, I did also watch the Boston Marathon, and that was pretty cool.
That actually reminds me. Let's send it over to Anya Patel with a story about the upcoming shows in Boston.
Good morning, Flyers. My name is Anya Patel, and today I'm going to be telling you about some of the upcoming shows in Boston. Crowns is a gospel musical that will be open from April 11th to May 4th. It is about a young black woman from Brooklyn who moves to the South. The show uses hats of all kinds to tell a story of black history and identity. Mean Girls the Musical will be open from April 29th to May 4th. The story is about Katie Heron, who moves to a new school in Illinois after having been homeschooled her whole life. There, she meets Queen Bee Regina George, and after having learned more about her, comes up with a plan to end her reign. Sugar will be open from April 24th to May 3rd. It is a play about a girl named Brooke who works tirelessly just to barely scrape by until she comes across an opportunity she can't turn down. Kimberly Akimbo will be open from May 6th to May 18th. It is a musical about a girl who has a condition that makes her look much older than she truly is, and it follows her as she tries to navigate her life. Light in the Piazza is open from May 8th to June 15th. It is a musical about a mother who brings her daughter to Florence, Italy, but as the romance begins to unfold between her daughter and a local boy, she must figure out if she can fix her hopes with her daughter's future. Boston Ballet's Spring Experience will be open from May 15th to 25th. It is composed of 3 ballets. It includes Raymonda by Mikko Nissen and 2 works of Yuri Kilian. Hello Dolly will be open from May 16th to June 22nd. It is a musical about Dolly, who is a matchmaker who helps romance blossom, but as the comedic adventure ensues, she tries to move on from her lost love and find her own sweetheart. From Flyer News, I'm Anya Patel, and let's send it back to the desk.
The weather is finally being nice to us.
This time I can absolutely be sure that there won't be any surprise snow.
That was like torture. I just want it to be so nice and toasty.
I'm enjoying the warm weather while I can, before it gets all hot and sweaty out.
I quite enjoy the blistering heat. Let's see what the weather's gonna be like by sending it over to Mason Garofalo with this week's weather forecast.
Good morning, Flyers, and welcome back from break to this week's weather report. I'm your host, Mason Garofalo. It seems like we are finally out of winter, with temperatures this week ranging from the 70s to 60s. Tuesday we'll have an overcast with a high of 76 and a low of 60. Not warm, but not cold. Wednesday will clear up a bit, being partly cloudy with a high of 70 and a low of 43. Kind of a decrease in temperature, which will also continue into Thursday, which will also be partly cloudy with a high of 65 and a low of 52. That's all for this week's weather report, and let's send it back to the desk.
All right, hear me out. Rumpelstiltskin from Shrek.
No.
But you see it, right?
Do you? Actually, you don't have your glasses today, so probably not.
You know what I know who can hear me out? Sam and Victoria from What's the Sitch.
I live for the applause, applause, applause. I live for the applause, applause, live for the applause, applause.
What's the Sitch FHS?
Hi, Victoria.
Hi, Sam. Where are we?
We are in my house.
His house.
Just kidding. It's Victoria's house.
My house. Today we are baking cake, but it's not any kind of cake, nor is it a cake. It's actually brownies. We're baking a Hear Me Out.
The reason we're baking at all is because we are making a
Hear Me Out cake.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Basically, each of us will be picking 7 characters that we think are unappreciated and we think they would suit well as romantic
suitors.
partners.
As suitors.
As you guys know, it is officially, say it with me,
Spring!
Which means love is blossoming in the air.
April showers bring May flowers, and May flowers you give to your suitors.
Yes!
Woo!
Alright, guys. We finally finished. How long did that take?
It's been like 2 hours, not lying. It's been like 2 hours.
Of printing all the pictures and baking.
Yeah.
But we're finally done and we're ready to share. Starting off with a bang.
Oh!
Why are you laughing? Hear me out, hear me out.
Oh.
I like his like side eye. He's like, so yep, there's our first hear me out.
I think, in my opinion, Lightning McQueen. Ka-chow. He makes me want to go Ka-chow.
I agree.
He's charming. He gets like character development, like Ka-chow.
Yeah, and to go with that, Mater.
Oh my god.
Mater is just so silly and goofy. I think he's the perfect suitor for spring. If you and your prom date want to go matching as Lightning and Mater,
yeah,
I don't think that'd be a bad idea.
At all, by the way. Since we're on the theme of cars, I have Mr. Francisco Borlini. He is actually so, like, if you know, you know. Like, that guy, he, like, has charm. Like, he, like, look at him. Look at him.
He looks a little too much like Timothy Chalamet. Mater!
See, Mater is kind of flopping. It's Kanai from Brother Bear. And let me tell you guys, like, if you don't think he's fine, then you just don't have eyes. Because what? I knew, like, ooh,
It's a bear.
He's caring. Like, he's caring.
Okay, so what do we have so far? 4 vehicles, a monster, and a bear. Okay, that's interesting.
No, it's fine.
This one, it was always a childhood crush, and it's still prevalent today. I think it's actually more prevalent today.
Oh!
The Grinch. Cause he's just... He's tough. He's tough, but when you get to know him, he has a kind heart. He can eat plates, which I think is cool. Plates are actually my favorite dish. So we could, like, eat plates together. Alright, so continuing my trend of Dr. Seuss characters, this is like a no-brainer.
Are you joking? Actually?
I almost did the version of him with glasses or the version of him as a chef. The Cat in the Hat, he knows how to have a good time. He'll take you out on the town and then destroy your house. I think it's nice.
I just love funny people. Like, when you're fun, if you're funny, then if you're funny, then I like you. So that's why I went with...
So you like me?
No. I went with Benny from Halloween Town. He is just so charming. He's the taxi driver. He brings the kids there, and he's just like so funny, and he's like so trustworthy. And
A skeleton. Okay.
Okay, well, do you have anything better? Because you put a train.
I do. I actually do have something better. A
whole
chipmunk. He has glasses. He wears hoodies. He's smart. He can be moody, but he's also kind, and he's talented, and he's passionate about what he does.
Exactly.
Which I think is important.
It's great.
The Stitch is spring, prom, and friendship.
And hear me out, because let's be real, you
Hear me
guys.
out.
These right here, they're a good bunch.
Yeah.
What's the Stitch out?
The Galapagos crake, also known as the Galapagos railbird, was supposedly last spotted by the young Charles Darwin in 1835. That's 190 years. Though they were assumed to be extinct, a survey from the Florida Islands revealed 3 different sightings of the bird with photographic and video evidence. The reason for their disappearance was quite simple. When humans first began settling the Florida Islands, they brought rats and cats with them. With the species being notoriously bad flyers, they were thought to be extinct when they suddenly stopped appearing. Though we don't know yet how they managed to survive, it is a welcome to surprise to be sure.
A genetic mutation causing what would originally be tuxedo cats are now making them appear more peppered with a gray ombre. Because of its discovery in Finland, it has gained the name salmiak for the popular licorice treat with a similar appearance. When researchers were trying to find the cause of this mutation, they figured out that it was a variation of the KIT gene, a gene responsible for whether or not a cat is pure white or just has white markings. But the variation had been found to have a huge chunk missing in the sequence, making it responsible for this unique pattern. The residents have also grown attached to this new breed of cat. We can look towards the future for if any new mutations in our household pets would create a surprising pattern.
It is time.
Time for what exactly?
You should know all too well.
Esther, we haven't been here in over a week. I practically forgot half of everything.
It's time for quotes.
Oh, I remember now.
Yes, finally. Let's send it over to Andrew Feinblatt with the quote of the day.
What's your quote of the day?
My quote of the day is do what you want in life because people are going to hate on you anyways. I just think that people are going to judge you no matter what you do, no matter what you think, no matter what you say. So at least do what's really important to you and what you want to do.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Ari, don't you have a segment today?
Why, yes, I do. Why do you ask?
I was just wondering what it's about. You were talking about it so much.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm not sure I want to spoil a whole episode before we even, play it.
Well, we could just amp up the anticipation for it. Wait, we're doing that right now.
How about we let the audience out there find out for themselves?
Shh. Anticipate.
That's enough anticipation. Now, let's send it over to me with the latest installment of Tuned In. Good morning, Flyers, and welcome back to another episode of Tuned In. I'm your host, Ari Castro, and today we have a brand new feature this episode. Today's brand new feature is called The Aux. How this works is I send out a form to all of Flyer News where they can submit all of their favorite songs, and I'll rate them based on instrumentals, lyrics, flow, all the essentials for a song. But without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright, first up on our list we have...
I'm pretty sure everyone knows this song. I mean, it's such an important part of internet culture. It's literally in its roots. But I mean, besides that, I think this song is like really catchy and honestly extremely recognizable. I feel like people would recognize this within just half a second of playing it. But, you know, if I were to rank this song, I would probably give it like an 8.2. I feel like that's deserving. Alright, next song, Afterlife by the Avenged Sevenfold. I really love this band. Like, there's just something about their music that is just so like satisfying. I mean, this song, it's just like the lyrics, the like flow, like everything about it is just so good. Dude, the solos are so good too, man. Like, this is awesome. To whoever recommended this, thank you. That's gonna get like a 9. Thank You by Claro.
I thank you for your time. I thank you for your time.
You know, I've never really listened to Claro that much, but to be honest, this really is not that bad. I feel like I really should start listening to her music because this is actually pretty good. I'm gonna have to give this like an 8.7. Ever wonder what happens when you mix hot lava and chicken?
Lava, chicken. Steve's lava chicken, yeah, it's tasty as hell.
You know, for the laughs, I would probably give it a 10. Kind of catchy. I don't know, I kind of like it. I'm gonna give it like a 7.5. Okay, next one, more Minecraft, guys.
Go now, Dennis. Change Don's life, Dennis.
It's goofy, but it's actually at the same time kind of like beautiful, low-key. I think I'm gonna have to give this one like around the same placement as Lava Chicken, just like a teeny bit higher. And also the thing Jack Black did at the end. Behind the Scenes by Exapunks. Oh my god, this is the song that plays on patch notes. Yeah, I recognize this song. This goes kind of hard though. This is kind of tough. It's really chill. I like the like vibe this has going. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give this like a 9.5. Roll Call by Again and Again. This is tough. Wait, my god, this is tough, dude. Ooh, that goes hard. Ooh, that goes hard. That goes hard. That goes hard. That goes so hard, dude. That's like almost a 10. That's like a 9.8. That was awesome, man. It sounds like an anime intro almost. Throw a Fist by the Northern Line. Okay, so the person who submitted this song submitted it like 3 times in the form like, I'll do it. Chill. I see it. Okay, this is pretty cool. Also another very unpopular artist, but you know what? I'm vibing with this. This is a good song. Yeah, I would give that song like an 8.8. I think that's fair. Alright, well that concludes today's episode of Tuned In. I had tons of fun rating these songs. Not all songs on the forum were included on this list, but maybe another time we do this, I'll feature those unincluded ones in that video. With that being said, stay tuned, Flyers, and let's send it back to the desk.
Hey, what do you think the announcements will be like after the week break?
Hopefully the next announcement is about another week break.
Hopefully. But that's not going to happen and you know it. We got to say the pledge first though.
Right. Then let's take it to the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
That is all for today's episode of Flyer News.
You can rewatch this and other broadcasts again on our YouTube channel or the FEC TV tab on our school website.
And while you're at it, don't forget to check us out on Instagram at Framingham High Studios.
Additionally, make sure you remember that you can sign up to make an announcement by going to the link in our Instagram bio. From Flyer News, I'm Ari Castro.
And I'm Esther Elbl. Have a mindful Monday, Flyers.
my sheets.